Hey guys, welcome back to Oh So Edit. It's been a couple of weeks since I've posted a video, and I really wanted to get a few videos out during this holiday season if you are looking for some last minute gift ideas. So I'm getting over a cold still. That's why there's been kind of a halt in videos. I had the worst cough and I'm on the mend now. I'm so thankful for that. So if you're anything like me, you are trying to wrap up your Christmas shopping. I am a mama to 11. I have 9 living children, ages 23 down to 10. And I have, some of my kids are married, so I have son-in-laws to buy for. I have 4 grandkids. I have in-laws. I have sisters. I have moms. So I have a lot of people to buy for, like we all do. And so I wanted to share with you some of my favorite things that I would love to get as a gift. And maybe it's something that will just spark some interest in you or give you an idea about someone in your life. So this is going to seem kind of random. I'm going to try to do theme-based videos in the next few days. Like if you have somebody that is interested in homesteading or gardening or kitchen items or kid items, somebody that loves to read, things like that. But we'll see, it's a busy time. So I was just going to share with you some of my favorite things. I'll have everything linked down below, and then also I'll pin a comment with all the links. Okay, so first up, and it's going to seem kind of random. I was just kind of walking around gathering things and thinking about what things would I love to get as a gift. So I'm just going to grab things off my bed and things I've stacked around and share them with you. So if you have somebody in your life that loves to host, they're always having people over, they're always cooking, it's just something that they love to do, you can never have too many of certain type of things, because that's something that I love to do. I host supper club. We have our big family over here all the time. I love to just have my in-laws over or my mom and make things feel special. So this is the most recent drink canister from Walmart from Pioneer Woman. It's under $20, and my daughter actually got married this summer, and we bought 4 of these for the wedding ceremony. And I've found that I use 2 of them at a time. 2 or 3, so I can fill one with water, one with sweet tea, one with unsweet tea, or one with lemonade, or one, like over Thanksgiving, we did one we made mimosas, so an adult-only drink, and then I made a fruit punch for the kiddos. But what I love about this is that the glass has this kind of like beveled design, and it does not leak. I've got some before that have leaked even when they're closed, and then it has this really nice wood lid, and this really would go with any type of style that you have. So this is something that even if they have one of a different style, you really can't ever have too many of these if you enjoy hosting. So this is a really great idea. And Nutrimil came out with these gorgeous pans. This is their new loaf pan. This color is so pretty. This brown color is so pretty. I've used this many times. We make sourdough loaves in here, some quick breads. We also have the Nutrimil Harvest Grain Mill. I didn't want to carry that in here, but I can put some footage in here. If someone is interested in fresh milled flour or loves to bake and maybe they don't have that, it's an investment, but we use it all the time. They do go in and out of stock, but I was told that they are building them and replenishing them as often as they can throughout the holidays. So if it says it's out of stock, go ahead and just bookmark it and keep trying it. But these pans are heavy. They don't stick. They are so beautiful. And I also have it in this gorgeous Dutch oven. Now, a Dutch oven is great because you can make stews, you can bake your sourdough bread in it, you could cook a roast in it. I mean, it really is, even if you're cooking for 2 people or 10 people, they come in so handy. I probably have 4 Dutch ovens, and this Nutrimil one has become one of my very favorites. We just got that this fall, and it's hardly ever clean. We use it almost every single day. If somebody loves to drink wine, I enjoy red wine in the evenings. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. This is the Spode Blue Italian. It's really hard to see the design. The Spode Blue Italian, which is super popular right now from Wayfair. And you have to hand wash this because it's like painted on here. It comes in a set of 4. I've broken one. I got these, we had a house fire, and this was one of the first things that I added to my content replenishments was this beautiful wine glass. I actually asked for the cocktail ones, which I'll also link those down below. They just, you know, it's more of just a rounded glass. So these are so beautiful. Maybe, you know, if they don't like blue, there's so many different ones to choose from. But a stemless wine glass is always something that comes in handy. It's so nice. I enjoy getting different varieties of these all the time. Okay, and then speaking of the Blue Italian dishes, these are absolutely stunning. If you have somebody that loves just the blue and white look, the vintage dishes, these are so affordable. They go on sale. Spode is obviously just a really well-known brand, and everything is high quality. I put these in the dishwasher. We use these on a regular basis. So this came in a pack with the dinner plate, the salad plate, and this cute mug. I have a service of 12, and I'll also link down below from Wayfair all of the different accessories. I have basically told my family any of those accessories I would love to have. A lot of people that like to decorate with blue and white will order some of the platters and things and put them on the wall. That was something else I was going to share with you. I know that the cottage core vintage look is so popular. It's my favorite too. So if you have somebody that decorates like that, I will put a link to my favorite Etsy shop where I've bought so many sets of color themed dishes. Or maybe you say you want brown toile or something. And then if you're giving that as a gift, I'll also link the plate hooks where you can hang them on the wall. I don't know the word. But so that way, if you gift that, they can go ahead and immediately hang them on the wall. It's so fun. I have so many plates throughout our house. It's a gorgeous way to bring that vintage look into your home. I recently got these glasses off of Amazon. They have like a bamboo lid that suctions on really good and a glass straw. So these have been really fun if you're making smoothies or iced coffee. Come in a set of 4. And so I have these. We have a coffee bar. I have these displayed on our open shelving in there. They are gorgeous. They have this little indentation right here, so they fit really good in your cup holder if you want to take them with you. But if you have somebody that likes to make iced coffee, this would be a really fun gift because it's always more fun to drink your drink in a really pretty glass. My mom bought me this vase from Rifle Paper Company. I asked for this for my birthday this past year, or maybe 2 years ago. I've had it for a while. So this matches the Rifle Paper Company wallpaper that we have in our dining room. I don't think they sell that wallpaper anymore on the actual Rifle Paper Company website, but you can find it other places. But this vase is still sold there. It has like a gold rim, and it is absolutely precious. So if you have somebody that likes fresh cut flowers or maybe has some of these bright, happy colors in their home, Rifle Paper Company has the most beautiful prints of notebooks and mugs and everything like that. It is something, it's a place that I always ask for gifts because it's not something I would necessarily buy for myself, but it's so fun to get. Okay, speaking of notebooks, if you have somebody that likes to journal or likes to take notes at church or likes to just write down to-do lists, these notebooks from Amazon come in 2 and 4 packs, 3 packs, and I buy a bunch of these before our homeschool year each at the beginning of each year, but I always buy a few over the holidays and throw a couple in each of my daughter's stockings. They are really lightweight, easy to write in. Most of them have like a little floral design. These have scriptures on them, but they have all different colors of themes. You can add some really pretty pins with them. This is always a gift that my daughters expect and like to get. Okay, this is something that I use every single day, this Bluetooth speaker. We have had for years, and I've gifted it to all of my daughters as they have gotten married. This sits right in front of my kitchen sink, and every single day when I'm cleaning or cooking or want to play Christmas music or Foreigner or Bon Jovi, whatever I'm feeling in the mood for, this is absolutely great. And what's great about it is if we're heading outside, sit on the patio, or maybe we're going to go play baseball. We've got a big front yard that we do when we have all the kids over. This is fun, so we can go put some fun music on out there. You can throw this in your purse, take this with you. It has quite a bit of bass, and really for this size of speaker produces a lot of really good sound. So this is something that anybody would love to have, really anybody on your list. If they don't have one, I would really consider this. One thing that I have bought every year as we have added animals to our farm is gotten these wooden, this one actually was on the bottom, and my little puppy chewed it up, but got these special personalized ornaments off of Etsy. Our Paula Bear, our male Pyrenees, passed away a couple years ago, and so those ornaments will always be really special to us on the tree. You can get your kids' names or your pets' names. If it's a first year of marriage, those special ornaments to kind of mark that milestone. Okay. If you have a Jane Austen lover in your life, which is me now, if you like Pride and Prejudice, the movie, tell me down in the comments, do you prefer the old one, the Colin Firth, or the newer one? I am diehard old Pride and Prejudice movie all the way. But I got this as a gift a few years ago, and it's all of the Jane Austen books in here in this collector's set. Last time I checked, this was on quite a big sale, so hopefully it will stay through the holidays, but I want to show you each one. So here is Sense and Sensibility. I mean, these could definitely decorate a shelf. They all have the ribbon bookmark. They're so pretty. So Sense and Sensibility, and let me show you some of them. Emma has little chairs on it. Persuasion has some leaves. Pride and Prejudice has this beautiful birds. So pretty. So this is a great gift. Even if your loved one has some copies of these, having this whole set and this beautiful hardbound books is really gorgeous, and I don't think they would, if they're like me, they would not mind having more than one. This block print is so pretty. This jewelry box, I have this on my master bedroom dresser, and it comes with I haven't even cut the tag off, the mirror, and it has a lift up tray, so you can store some of your bigger jewelry down in there. I actually don't use this for jewelry. I just use it as a beautiful box. That's why the tag's still on it. But when I was dusting the other day, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to actually use this for what it's meant for, and this would be an absolute great, beautiful gift. So I love the block print and the blue. So pretty. My sister sent me a text that had these on there. She had gotten these for all of her daughter-in-laws. These are from Etsy. These are coasters, these little wreaths. These are absolutely stunning and so cute. And in fact, almost every woman that sat down in my living room to put their coffee cup on here has been like, that is so cute. So these are very inexpensive. These can become little heirloom pieces, but they are so sweet. There's so many different ones to choose from. They came very quickly. So this would be fun to throw in somebody's stocking. Even if they can't use them this year, this is something that they will definitely love for years to come. Okay, I got this set of neutral hair clips off of Amazon. I've shared this before in a haul. I have thin, kind of fine hair, and so sometimes it's hard for me to find a clip that actually holds it up there. And working on the farm and cooking, I tend to just pile it all up on top of my head. So this is great for any girl or woman in your life that has longer hair. I loved all the neutral colors, and they're matte finish. They're not shiny. So I don't know, I just love them. They're very inexpensive, and I've had these for probably a year now, and they haven't broken. And I'm pretty hard on things. So these are great to throw in a stocking. Okay, here's another Rifle Paper Company find. This is just kind of one of those catch-all trays. It has the really pretty, the really pretty floral print, but they have so many to choose from. This sits on my bathroom counter right by my sink, so when I'm just taking my earrings out at the end of the day or my hair clips, I just throw it all in here, and then when I'm doing my big bathroom clean at the end of the week, I go ahead and put these away where they belong in the closet. I bought this eyeshadow palette right before my daughter's wedding this summer. I have not bought new makeup since probably high school. Like, I just keep rebuying the same thing, and so this neutral kind of pinks and mauves was really fun. And now I found that I have used this every single day. So if you are looking for something to just throw in a stocking, this is so great. It's shimmery, but it's not too much. Like, you definitely could wear these every single day. And then I wanted to show just a few things. So if you have seen some of my Quince hauls, I'm new to Quince as of this year, and everything that I wear almost every day is from Quince. I'm wearing the Quince viral cardigan. It has really pretty tortoise buttons, and it's this beautiful kind of neutral brown. I wear this almost every day. My daughters have asked for this for Christmas, so this is definitely one that anyone in your life would love. I'm wearing a medium. I am 5'7" and about 140 pounds, and it is roomy and casual. You can also dress it up. Love it so much. The Quince barrel jeans. I'm in my late 40s, and my daughters all wear barrel jeans, and they are so comfortable and so cute. So I always wear the either Quince barrel jeans or Quince Bella Stretch, which I have on right now in the gray. They're just classic neutral pieces. What I love about Quince is everything is such high quality, but very affordable. I've never owned cashmere before until I found Quince. I had two cashmere pieces I wanted to show you. This is my newest, this kind of pinky mauve long sleeve V-neck sweater. So I shared that I love this color so much. I want everything in this color. I want pillows in this color, lipstick in this color, eyeshadows in this color, clothes in this color. You feel so feminine and pretty when you wear this pink. And I wear them a couple times without washing them. I have washed this a handful of times. I just hand wash and then I lay flat to dry. It's never shrunk. It is the softest thing. Anyone, no matter if it's the person that has everything, get them a cashmere piece from Quince. They will absolutely love it. And I also have this short sleeve Quince t-shirt in this emerald green. I think I'm gonna wear this on Christmas Eve with like a satin skirt or something to dress it up. But this is so pretty. I love the short sleeve because then you can layer it. And if you're like me, you're going through perimenopause, you need to layer so you can bundle up when you're cold and strip things off when you're feeling hot. It has the little cuff at the bottom and right on the sleeve. It's so gorgeous and so soft. I have made YouTube shorts about Quince bamboo sheets. I feel like I could make an entire video on these sheets. My husband, he's kind of picky about sheets anyways, but he's never really made a lot of comments about sheets outside of sheets that he doesn't like. And when we got these, every single night when we got in bed, he was like, these are the softest sheets we have ever had. So I have this really pretty green color from Sherwin-Williams. It's called Dragon something. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I wanted sheets that matched. And these bamboo sheets are the softest, most luxurious sheets we've ever had. I have cats and dogs and kids, and we wash them. These are on our bed weekly. We wash our sheets probably twice a week because of all the things I just mentioned. So whenever these are clean, they're going on the bed next. Going to get another color. I just bought my daughter the mint color for her birthday. Now this can feel like an investment. They are pricey, but this is one thing that I would say is absolutely worth the investment because they are so soft and you don't slide. They're not so satiny that you're like sliding all over them, but they're so pretty. The colors are so pretty. So if someone in your life loves a certain animal, that's always a fun gift. We have Great Pyrenees on our land, and I just got my very first miniature dachshund, and I had wanted one for years. My kids always can get me anything with Great Pyrenees or dachshunds on them, and I love that. And Etsy is a great place to find those kind of unique gifts. So I've worn this in a few videos. I've had this a couple years. This is a sweatshirt off of Etsy that has 3 Great Pyrenees. We had 3 at a time. We had 3 at one time before we lost our Apollo. So I wear this every year throughout the holidays whenever it's clean. And it's a very thoughtful gift. If somebody loves a certain thing, you can always go to Etsy and kind of search that and find. But I'll link this lady's shop below. Sometimes when you buy shirts like this, after you wash them, the print can kind of peel off. I've worn this so many times and washed it so many times. I've never had a problem with that. It's such high quality. It's just a comfy sweatshirt. And here's an example. I don't know if I'll be able to link these because I got these at Kohl's. So these are Fitz and Floyd little dachshund string lights. So, you know, maybe somebody likes cats or foxes. I don't know. Just, you know, buying things that are specific to what they love and throwing them in their stocking and stuff is so fun. So I bought these for myself. We're gonna get these hung up today. Okay, and when I was at Walmart buying groceries, I saw this Time and True. It was kind of in their pajama section, but this sweater cardigan, I wear this every single day. I put it on the end of my bed right here when I go to bed. So when I get up in the morning and I'm making coffee, I've got to let the animals out. It's freezing outside, and it has pockets and it's stretchy. But what's great about this is you can sleep in it. It can be pajamas, you can lounge in it, but if you have to go out, you can also put it on, and it's so cute. They have solids, and of course I wanted this leopard print. My rug. I love leopard print, but this has been a favorite. I was gonna see if they had this in a smaller size so I could get it for my daughter Evelyn for Christmas. And I have made a video about this Dakota waffle knit shirts that I worked with them on a video a while ago, and I love them so much. They're so casual and thin and comfy and trendy. This is one of my favorites, so I thought I'd show you just this pink with the little tortoise buttons, and the waffle knit washes so well and is just such a cute little addition to the shirt. So it's got a hoodie, and these are so fun. If you've got a teenager in your life or a college student or, you know, mom like you, these are just a fun thing, very inexpensive, such a great option. Also bought this for myself. This is probably my favorite thing that I've bought in a really long time. Again, from my sister Tanya, it was a suggestion from her. I am called Ninny by my nieces and nephews from years past. My nephew Ethan kind of started that tradition. I'm Ninny and Bobo. And then when we started having grandkids, we're like, you know what, we're just gonna keep these names. So this is another Etsy find, and I had them write Ninny up here, and then it's like, feels like puff paint almost, but it looks like it's embroidered on there. And then on the sleeve are my 4 grandkids' names. It says Daniel, Thomas, William, and Zariah. And this, when I wear this, just makes me so happy. So if you have a mother-in-law and you want to embroider her name and the grandkids, this, I promise, she will love this. So cute. And then, you know, if you've got kind of a unique grandma name like I do, you can't find things out that have that name on it. So this is so fun. Okay, if you wanted to put together kind of a gift that is ready for them to just sit out on their counter, I thought about this last night when we were giving our son a bath. So this is just lavender Epsom salt from Walmart, just an inexpensive one. And then this is just their, I think this is gallon-sized glass jar. So you could go ahead, and then it has, because I bought this separately, this plastic scoop. You could get a pretty like copper scoop or whatever. So if you're somebody that loves to take baths, you could put a huge bow on there and go ahead and just get it all set up to where it's ready to sit out on their counter. That would be a really thoughtful gift. Let's see. If you have somebody that loves plants, I was gifted this last year, and this is just to propagate plants. So these I took from my daughter's yard. I don't know what it's called, y'all. She had a huge, sorry, that's my Piradoodle barking. She had a huge kind of bush of this, and I just took a few off. Now they're growing roots, and I can put this out in my yard. You can grow your ivy in here. I do that all the time. I just cut off little pieces and stick it in here, and this looks so pretty when I obviously need to clean out my kind of algae water, but those are really thoughtful gifts if you've got somebody that loves plants. Okay, and this is one of my absolute favorite things from Ballard Design. It is on sale right now. It has a hook here, so I've seen people hang this on a wall, hang this on a china hutch. I have mine on my 2 patio doors, so one in the master, this still has my fall greenery, and then one in the bedroom. If you have, this is fabulous on a front door or a double door. This is an investment, but it is such high quality. Everything from Ballard Design is worth the cost. It is so gorgeous and has stood the test of time, really. I've had these for a couple of years and they will not go out of style. They're just very traditional. I've already replaced the greenery in the one in the kitchen for some Christmas greenery. And this is something that is on my doors year round and such a fun way to just switch out seasonal decor. Okay, and then I have a few of these touch lamps everywhere. You just touch the button, you charge them up. So these are great if you have a place where you don't have an outlet, or maybe in the middle of the night, you just want to be able to turn on a low light. And I have some that I use on my mantle on each side to kind of get that traditional look, but these are great. You can put these anywhere. You can take them outside and put them on your patio. So these are very inexpensive and ways to just bring light to a space. So these would be a great gift. They come in all shapes and sizes. I will link the few that I have down below. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know down in the comments if there's certain types of gift guides you are looking for, because I am gonna sit down and film a kitchen one, a gardening one, and a few this week. So I would love to kind of cater to what y'all are looking for. Tell me in the comments if anything that I have shared seems like something you would like to give to somebody. That will be really fun to kind of hear. And also tell me, are you done with your Christmas shopping? Are you just getting started? Today is December 4th, so we are going to finish up next week. We have a date on the calendar. I've got a babysitter coming to take care of my oven, and so we're going to get it all finished. So I'm going to be also watching some YouTube gift guides to get some ideas. So I hope this was helpful. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We'll see you real soon in another video. Bye, friends.